Hello and welcome to Common Sense TV. I'm your host, the Doctor of Common Sense, E.T. Williams. Please visit the website at www.whateverhappenedtocommonsense.com, where we see that Barack Obama has allowed members of our military to be desecrated by some imam praying at the funeral, disrespecting the family members and our military men who gave the ultimate for the freedom of the country. Barack Obama, if it wasn't bad enough that he had our military men killed as some type of sacrifice after the Navy's 6 SEAL team members killed Osama bin Laden. There were over 30 members of our military killed in 2011 in Afghanistan. Now, all you liberals who say you hate war, you got a president who still have us in war in Afghanistan. And not only do he have us at war, he's handcuffing the men in this engagement, in this rules of engagement, not allowing them to fight back. If that wasn't bad enough, it's as if Barack Obama says, we killed Osama bin Laden, now we're going to sacrifice and let you shoot down our chopper. Because these men are too brilliant. Our military is too smart to be in this particular helicopter with no type of air supply or air backup. Some rogue out in Afghanistan, some Al-Qaeda member shoots the helicopter down. First of all, I don't know why this many military men of this nature was on one helicopter being flown back. This is not standard protocol. But if that wasn't bad enough, we find out more that Barack Obama in this administration has the Afghans from top to bottom involved in all of our special ops missions. Now, why would we allow the Afghanis to be involved in all our special ops missions? Hell, for all we know, is they knew the whole mission before it actually happened. Why don't Barack Obama reveals where he's flying around in Air Force One before the mission to these Muslim radicals? It is protected when he's flying around, but he allowed all these rogue extreme terrorists over in Afghanistan to be involved in our special op mission from top to bottom. And the family members of these particular military people, I believe 15 was from the Navy SEAL 6 that died, not the ones originally who killed Osama bin Laden, but they're in that same team. Barack Obama has allowed us to be infiltrated by radical Islam, trying to be extra sensitive to radical Islam. Bill and Karen Vaughn are outraged because their son was killed because of an incompetent traitor as a president. To make things worse, it was bad enough that we allow and share things with all our special op mission with these Afghanis. If that wasn't bad enough, we have changed the rules of engagement to make us vulnerable. But it got worse at a ceremony in Bagram Air Force Base. The military allowed an imam, you want to call it, to desecrate the bodies by offering up some Islamic prayer. None of these members, as we know, was even Islamic. So why are they allowing an imam to be praying over these men, which many was proclaiming to be Christians? In his prayer, he literally curses the bodies of our men to hell. And the military under Barack Obama seems to think this is okay behavior. He showed Osama bin Laden more respect than that. We couldn't even really see the body where they dumped it at. He wanted to make sure he wasn't disrespecting Islam. But when it comes to our military men, this fraud Barack Obama. I can't tell you what I really, really think about it. I can't tell you what I really, really, really wants to happen to him. But he allowed our men to be desecrated by some imam, prayed their souls into hell when he spoke of them as the infidel. I want to know who in their right mind thinks it's okay for some imam to be praying over our military men who have died in service, disrespecting the family member. Imagine you going to a funeral and they'll get some radical to come up here praying that your child go to hell. This man is freaking out of control. The only way to turn America around is we got to remove this fraud we have in the White House, this traitor. I mean, he is a traitor and enemy of the United States of America, including the Army. He wants to impeach, or he wants to bring treasonous charges up against governors for trying to protect their state. He sues Arizona for trying to protect their state. He makes sure he honors Osama bin Laden, at the same time allowing this imam to disrespect our soldiers. This man is the most deadly and scariest traitor we have ever known in our history, because he's in charge. Other traitors who came along before him were not the commander-in-chief. We have a commander-in-chief who is siding with terrorists, who goes out of his way to make sure the terrorists are not disrespected. What kind of man have we got elected in this country? What have we allowed ourselves to get into by allowing Barack Hussein Obama to allow our military men to be prayed over by an imam? The only hope America has is to remove this fraud.